Hi, this is Jesse Barkers here on a Saturday afternoon, and it snowed last night, and I am here at Sleeping Giant State Park in Hamden, Connecticut. I thought it would be a nice place to film. What I want to talk today is about thought training. People will come and say to me, well, this person naturally thinks this way. You don't have to study books or tapes, or you don't have to practice controlling your thoughts. Some people are just that way. That's not the case. Some people were brought up in a family or a society or an area where doing uh, business is a way of life. That's their fun, that's their attitude. For example, I'll give you an example of people, what they think of success. Some people think of success as working hard all their life till they're 60 or 70 years old, and then retiring in a warm climate and going fishing and hunting. Yet, the time of their life that they're working really hard, there are other people in the world that fish and hunt and live in a warm climate all their life, but they have very little material wealth or material goods. So, I have the question to you is whose life is better? The people that are enjoying the hunting and the fishing, or the people who are working in a gray office 800 hours a month or whatever? So, the other side of the coin is there are people who are hunting and fishing and enjoying life, and that's hard work, and they wish they could work in a business in America, in an office. So people have a tendency, some people have a tendency to be, to want to be somewhere else, somewhere different than they already are. And that's not necessary. You are where you are, and your happiness lies within. So you must find that happiness first, and then create and produce from where you are. I'll give you another example. I know people who always look forward to vacations. They look forward to working, 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 going vacation, working, 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 going vacation. And those people always seem to me like they're on the grindstone. They're always looking for, they're always waiting for the vacation, and they always stay the same level. Their energy level never goes higher, their income never goes higher. Everything always just stays the same or goes lower. And they're on this like a wheel, like the mouse on the wheel, running and running and running. And when I see very successful people, whether it's a relationship or whether it's in a business or whatever, it seems to me that their vacation is when they go to work. They are doing something that they love so much, that excites them so much, or they are into it so much with so much detail that they actually enjoy it. So what I think is happening in some cases is, even if the person didn't like their business at first, or it was hard or difficult, if they got into it and fine-tuned it and detailed it, and all of a sudden it's creating some beautiful products or services or taking care of people nicely, they start to really feel good about themselves. And that's happiness. That's like a vacation. So my proposal, my suggestion is, whatever you're doing right now, to get into it in detail, do it better. If you're a waiter at a restaurant, do it better. Make your customers more happy. Add little surprises. Add things to make your customers happy, or subtract certain things that they might not like. So it's a balance. Subtract certain things, add certain things, detail up what you're doing. If you're trading stocks like me, I realize that for a long time, I thought like how I was brought up, to buy inexpensive, to wait for times to be, wait for sales and things like that. And that's not right in the stock market. In the stock market, you need to go with strength and buy into strength when the stock starts going up. And people have a tendency, a lot of people lose in the stock market because they want to buy when it's on sale, when it's cheap. But that's an indication that something's getting weaker. That's like a tree dying, or something, on a downtrend is something dying. It's getting weaker. Maybe not dying, but getting weaker. And something that's getting stronger is growing. Like a little sprout that's a tree, it starts to grow. That's the same idea. And that is a thought that I was trained over time to change. I have to change that to go into the strength. So some people will contact me from different parts of the world through the internet. It's very nice to have this ability now. And only if I had, you know, this husband or this life or this, I'll be happy. And that's not going to happen. The happiness has to lie inside first, and then the energy expands, and then certain things come in and out of your life. So again, my proposal is to realize that if things aren't like you want them to be in your life, it is most likely because of how you've been brought up. And some of those habits are hard to shake and hard to break. And I'll go back to this again. It's the layers and layers of thoughts. And belief is a big part. If you can't believe that you can be as great as some of the great business peoples or some of the people you see have families and relationships, that you can't have that, your possibilities are automatically shut off. The minute you start to believe it, you start to find reasons why and how. And you start to ask yourself questions. How can I have this beautiful family? How can I have this wonderful business? How can I live in this climate? How can I enjoy this climate? I enjoy this. I enjoy this refreshing, brisk climate. I also enjoy a warm climate. I enjoy them both. My happiness is within. If I was in a hot place, I would be enjoying it. I would try to find a way to enjoy it. If I'm in a cold place like here, I'm enjoying it here by going to this wonderful, beautiful park. Okay, that's the example. And when I came here, I was looking at the snow and saying, how am I going to get through there? And I gave myself an answer, one step at a time, period. I was looking, and I had to walk probably half a mile to a mile up hills and down hills through some snow, and it was okay. I just concentrated on one step at a time. But when I looked at the whole picture, it looked kind of daunting to me. So that's the next thing. You take one step at a time. If your business, you're hating your business, it's not always practical for someone to just leave and stop their business and stop their income. So what I propose is start detailing your business. Make it so great that either you like it or somebody else will want to buy it from you, and then you can change and make a profit, you see. That's the way to do it. A lot of people, well, I don't like the business, and they let it crumble, 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 fail down. And the same with the relationship. Make it so great that it succeeds. And even if someone doesn't want a relationship, they know that that's not the person, they break the person down, and then they leave the relationship. That's the wrong way. If you want to leave a relationship, build the person up so high that they're confident enough to separate from you without upset, without being upset. And they feel that they'll be able to meet someone else and make their life happy. So that's my proposal. I'm just looking around to make sure any hikers, I'm not in their way. Some people with snowshoes around here. And I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of how beautiful this area is, and then shut the video off. And I hope this is a good video for you guys. Take it off here, and look, this beautiful hill. Oh my goodness. And there's a nice trail people are walking up over there. I'll zoom it. They're walking with snowshoes. And you could hear the water behind me. Beautiful tree that has fallen there. And that's what I want to propose. Detail, improve. When you do things the right way, good things happen. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to subscribe to me, click the subscribe button. And if you want to get emails on any new videos I have, click the little email button and then hit save. So from Hamden, from Sleeping Giant State Park, thank you very much.